Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we bring you a truly heart-wrenching story that unfolded in Romeoville, Chicago. A shocking incident has claimed the lives of an entire family, including their beloved pets, and the suspect remains at large. Concerned family members took action when the victim didn't show up for work at 6 a.m. on Sunday, and their attempts at communication went unanswered. Authorities were alerted and swiftly arrived at the residence around 8:40 a.m. for a check. What they discovered was utterly devastating. Inside the home, they found a mother, father, and two children, all tragically deceased. The family's cherished dogs were also found lifeless. Authorities believe this horrific crime occurred between 9 p.m. on Saturday and 5 a.m. on Sunday. In a press conference on Monday, authorities addressed the situation, emphasizing that they do not suspect this to be at a larger threat. They stated, and I quote, "Right now, we are investigating this as a murder." Authorities want to reassure the surrounding community that there is no immediate danger. They explained, and I quote, "Due to the significant time frame that has passed, over 18 hours since they were initially contacted, we are not advising anyone to shelter in place. We are not actively seeking anyone in the area."
Of 4 people in Romeoville. 2 adults and 2 children were found dead inside of a home.
Police just gave us that update here in Romeoville. They say a man and woman were found shot to death, along with 2 children, all family members. Police say this is not a murder-suicide. They did not say anything, though, about the shooter or if they have any leads on a suspect. But police did say the community is not in danger. The 2 adults and 2 children were found with gunshot wounds last night inside their home during a wellness check. 3 dogs were also found shot to death. We saw investigators looking for evidence outside the home this morning, but police would not confirm a break-in. They do think the shooting happened between 9 p.m. Saturday and 5 a.m. Sunday, when the father did not show up for work and no one could reach him by phone.
Due to the time frame that has gone by, more than 18 hours from the time we were contacted, we are not asking anybody to shelter in place. We are not actively looking for anybody in the area. But we do always ask our residents to have a good sense of self-awareness and to report anything that they might see as suspicious.
Now, we talked to neighbors off camera who tell us that that family moved into the neighborhood earlier this year.
Authorities have identified a suspect reasonable for this unimaginable tragedy. His name is Nathaniel Yu Jr., a 31-year-old individual with extensive firearm training. Additionally, there is a female person of interest connected to this case. However, authorities are withholding her identity at this time. Lisa reported that Nathaniel was initially flagged as a person of interest mere hours after the discovery of the family. Law enforcement agencies were promptly alerted and a bulletin was issued to help locate the suspect's vehicle. On Wednesday, authorities successfully located the suspect's car and attempt to initiate a traffic stop. Unfortunately, it escalated into a high-speed chase and ultimately ended in a devastating crash on Interstate 44. Upon investigation, they found the female passenger and Nathaniel with gunshot wounds. Tragically, the male passenger did not survive. Authorities are now working to officially identify Nathaniel. They do believe there was a connection, but they're keeping details under wraps for now. What they do know is that this was a target incident, not a random act of violence.
Oklahoma. Yeah, they were involved in a car crash and then a shooting. They're both dead now. NBC5's Sandra Torres joins us live from our control center with what we know so far from police. Sandra.
JC and Michelle, as you mentioned, the suspect and person of interest are now dead, and they were found over 600 miles away on an interstate in Oklahoma. But police say they are from Streamwood, and residents in their neighborhood are in disbelief.
Seemed like a normal, nice guy to me. Never would have suspected anything.
It was a busy afternoon on Sumac Drive in Streamwood Wednesday with police taping off this home. The man who lived there is 31-year-old Nathaniel Huey and his partner, Ermelinda Palomo. And police considered Huey a suspect and Palomo a person of interest in the murder of Zoraida Bartolome and her husband, Alberto Rolon. Their 2 sons and their family's 3 dogs were found shot to death in their Romeoville home on Sunday night. Their relatives from Puerto Rico say that they were a loving family.
Una familia que trabajaba, se dedicaba de lleno a sus hijos.
He says they were a working family that dedicated themselves fully to their kids. Huey and Palomo's vehicle was detected in Oklahoma thanks to a license plate reader. Police there chased the vehicle when it crashed and caught on fire on a highway. Officers on scene heard shots inside, and Huey was found dead with a gunshot wound. Palomo later died in a hospital. Now, Romeoville police did not specify how the suspects knew the victims, but they say they have evidence that shows there is a connection there, as well as a possible motive. Live from our control center, Sandra Torres, NBC5 News.
Our hearts goes out to the victims and their loved ones, and we hope that justice will be served. May they all rest in peace. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more content like this.